Louisiana, Bowling Green, all day and all night. KJFM Eagle 102. Area high school football is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the field for high school football on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
And welcome to week 5 of high school football. My name is Jim Ross. I have Gordon Sanders and April Fronick with me. Welcome to Eagle 102 Sports Countdown to Kickoff. We'll keep track of all the games around the area for you this evening, and we've got crews at 3 different games to tell you about those games as well. And we'll kick it off on the countdown right after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Hayden's Motorsports, La Crosse Lumber Company, Bill Allen Auction Services, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Central State Bank believes in more than just banking. Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals, and they're proud to be part of the community, actively supporting local businesses and events. Enjoy state-of-the-art banking technology for easy and secure online and mobile banking. Join thousands of satisfied customers who've made the switch to Central State Bank and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by One Multi-Sports Complex, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Got a full slate of games for you this week. Let's start in Missouri as the Mayor's Cup is going on at Bowling Green High School tonight, as the Bobcats, the 4-0 Bobcats, and the number 2 ranked Bobcats will take on the 0-4 Louisiana Bulldogs. That in Bowling Green. Banfar, another ranked team in the area. They are up to 6 this week, I believe. We'll cover the rankings for you shortly. It's homecoming there tonight, and they will host 0-4 Montgomery County, and we've got Maddie Ingram there, and she'll be bringing us updates from that game as we go along. Other games, Mark Twain is on the road at Wright City. Wright City 2-2, Mark Twain 1-3. North Callaway, Bowling Green's opponent last week, they go on the road in a little cross-conference rivalry game with Palmyra. They're both 3-1, so that could be a good one. Monroe City on the road at Clark County. Monroe City 2-2, Clark County 0-4. 4-0 South Chevy, they're ranked as well on the road at Highland, who is 0-4. A couple other games we'll keep an eye on for you. Hannibal's 2-2. They travel to Mexico, who is also 2-2. And Macon 0-4 is at Centralia, who is 2-2 this year so far as well. In Illinois, the Pittsfield Saukeys, they're on the road at 1-3. They'll face the New Berlin Ball Club, or the Fighting Pretzels, I believe, is the New Berlin.
Got to watch out for Fighting Pretzels.
We had a conversation about that on the morning show, didn't we? New Berlin is 4-0 this year, so they're having a good season so far. Pleasant Hill will play at home and host West Central. West Central 3-1, Pleasant Hill 1-3, and Stacey Martin and Jordan Cawthon will be there and give us updates on that game. A couple other games in Illinois, 3-1 Camp Point Central. They're ranked as well. They'll be at Brown County, and Quincy High 4-0 is at home against United Township, and 3-1 Quincy Notre Dame will be on the road at Springfield. Right after this, we'll give you the rankings in both Missouri and Illinois. You're listening to Eagle 102 Sports Countdown to Kickoff.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Dennis Mudd Auto Body, W5 Auction Services, White Insurance Agency, and Wood Smoke Meats.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
Castile Color Wheel has been proudly serving Pittsfield and the surrounding community since 1950 and is an expanded retail area. They began as a paint retailer handling Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paints, developing into a full-service decorating center, including wall coverings and Hunter Douglas custom window treatments. Castile over the years has expanded with home decor, high-quality gift items, bridal and baby registry, an upscale ladies and children's boutique, open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 until noon. Let Castile's be your one-stop shop, located just off the northwest corner of the square in Pittsfield.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana offers inviting guest rooms, each with its own unique character and historic charm. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Welcome back to Eagle 102 Sports Countdown to Kickoff. Let's take a look at the rankings this week as the Illinois rankings are out as well. We'll give you those first. Schools of interest around the area. In Class 7, Quincy at 4-0. They are number 5 this week in that poll. In Class 3, a school of interest, number 9 is Williamsville. They were Pittsfield's opponent from last week. As I mentioned, Pittsfield plays a schedule that is brutal. And you'll understand that by the Class 2 rankings, as the number 1 ranked team in the state is Monroe Forsyth, which will be Pittsfield's opponent next week. Quincy Notre Dame comes in at 3 in Class 2, and in Class 1, Hardin Central is 3, and Camp Point Central, the defending state champions, they come in at 4 this week in the Illinois poll. Looking at the Missouri poll, talking about the schools of interest in our area, the Class 6 and Class 5 don't have anybody in the local area ranked, but I'll give you the top couple of teams. Rockhurst is ranked 1 in Class 6, CBC's 2. Nixa and Lee Summit North are tied at 3rd. In Class 5, Cardinal Ritter, a previous opponent of Bowling Green a couple years ago, they're 1. Platte County 2, Jeff City Helias is 3. Then in Class 4, the Hannibal Pirates at 2-2, they're number 4 in the state this week. Kirksville comes in at 6. Warrenton comes in at 7. The top-ranked Class 4 team is Lutheran North, followed by Kearney and Smithville. In Class 3, a familiar name to the Bobcat fans, the Blair Oaks. They are ranked 1 again, perennial power down there. Bowling Green played them a couple years ago, I think. And so we're familiar with that Blair Oaks squad. In Class 2, a bunch of teams of interest. Of course, Bowling Green comes in at 2 this week, up from 3 last week at 4-0. Lamar, Bowling Green's opponent in the quarterfinal game last year, they're 3 at 3-1. Valley Catholic, a team that Bowling Green will play later on this year, they come in at 4 at 3-1. South Shelby, Bowling Green's opponent last year in the playoffs, they are ranked number 6 at 4-0. And Lafayette County, Higginsville, a team that Bowling Green's played a couple times in the last couple of years, they come in at 7, 3-1 on the season. And number 9 is Mid-Buchanan. They are 4-0. So a lot of familiar teams to the Bobcat fans ranked in Class 2. And so what that tells you is that the track to the state championship game will not be an easy one for the Bobcats this year. In Class 1, a couple of teams familiar to the local folks. And Van Far comes in at number 6 this week, up 2 from 8 last week at 4-0. Scotland County, an opponent of Louisiana, their first game of this year, they are at number 10 at 3-1. And a team that Louisiana will play later on, Salisbury, they dropped out of the polls at their number 11 actually this week, just out of the top 10. Top ranked Class 1 team is Marionville, St. Vincent, then Adrian. And actually, I didn't mention the top-ranked team in Class 2. Fair Grove is the top-ranked team in Class 2 this week at 4-0. We'll take our final break, and we'll set it up to send it to Bowling Green, where Mark Froelich and Chris Grody are there, and they'll have the pregame show for the Bowling Green, Louisiana game after this on Eagle 102 Sports Countdown to Kickoff.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Custom Works Hair Salon and Tanning, Pogue Ford, West End Storage, and Sun Window Company.
Welcome to Vast National Bank. How can I help you?
Hey, I'm here to talk to someone about a loan.
Oh, I'll grab you the L97B. We call it the Just Talking form.
What about actually applying for a loan?
Oh my, let me pop in the toner cartridge. Hey Bill, you want to pass me the big stapler?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to People's Savings Bank.
Skip the mega banks. When you need a loan, visit People's Savings Bank. The people you know and trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by A Taste of Philly, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Well, I hope you're ready to sit down and enjoy some great high school football, as the Bowling Green, Louisiana game will be both on video and radio for you tonight. And Mark Froelich and Chris Grody are in Bowling Green and ready to bring that game to you. Take it away, fellas. Have a good game.
Thank you very much, Jim. We are at Bowling Green High School for Week 5 as the Bobcats welcome in the Louisiana Bulldogs, a rivalry game. And, Bowling Green highly favored in this one. We'll tell you about it when we start our pregame for you next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Brown's Auto Body Services, Bibb Beach and Collier Funeral Homes, Calumet of Missouri, and Kearns Construction.
The Eagle 102 Sports pregame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Ackles Farm Market has locally produced beef, pork, and honey. Stop in for your farm fresh cut ribeye, New York strip, sirloin steaks, fillets, stew meat, ribs, ground beef, snack sticks, and all beef hot dogs. While there, stock up on homegrown fruits and vegetables as well. Open every day, 9 to 7. Ackles Farm Market, just off Highway 54 between Louisiana and Pittsfield.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Geared Up, just off the square in Pittsfield, is your first stop for screen printing and embroidery. The folks at Geared Up take pride in making their communities and schools look great while offering the best prices around. If you're looking to expand your wardrobe, or maybe a gift is on the list, stop by their store and check out numerous items in stock. When you're looking for custom apparel and awards for your business, organization, or team, stop by Geared Up, 211 South Madison in Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Castile's Color Wheel, Eagle's Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 Sports pregame show on KJFM Radio.
And welcome back to Bowling Green High School Week 5 action tonight as the Bobcats 4-0 take on the 0-4 Louisiana Bulldogs. And this has been a Bowling Green-dominated matchup in the last 7 games. That dates all the way back to 2012, before Louisiana joined the EMO Conference. Bowling Green is 7-0 in those matchups, outscoring Louisiana 367-106. Last year, it was a 4-18 Bowling Green win at Louisiana. And I mean, Louisiana showed some things here and there in that ball game, but it was never in doubt. And Bowling Green comes in just as heavily favored in this matchup here tonight. The Bobcats are a little closer to full steam tonight. They have Easton Orff back in the backfield, but they lose Tanner McGaw, who is in a cast on his left wrist, I believe, injuring that game or in the game at North Callaway a week ago. So that's going to definitely change things up on the outside defensively for the Bobcats in this ball game. Other than that, like I said, this Bowling Green offense, they found their rhythm. They definitely found their rhythm late in the second quarter of last week's game at North Callaway. It was a tight knit affair, and Bowling Green got a couple of breaks in the last 2 minutes of that ball game, turning a 14-8 game, which was tied 8-8 forever. They finally get ahead. They get a couple of breaks, end up having a 28-8 lead at the end of the first half, and without that final 2 minutes, who knows what would have happened. That's a very talented North Callaway team that's all sophomores. I mean, they are all underclassmen for the most part for the Thunderbirds. They're going to be a fun team to watch in 2 years. But this matchup, Bowling Green, they just need to take care of the ball. They can't make those little mistakes. They had a lot of fumbles last week, so it's about taking care of the ball and preparing not to look past Louisiana, but to prepare for a very tight matchup next week against a very talented Van Far team. So it's kind of one of those, work on things a week, play a week. Work on things a week, play a week. That's kind of how it's been for the Bowling Green Bobcats so far in this 2024 season. We'll take a break. We've got our keys to the game and the starting lineup still to come from Bowling Green High School on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by The Pierre, DG Firearms, Lynn's Heritage House, and Reed Insurance Agency.
The Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game are right around the corner. Brought to you by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Seize the summer with hot savings on versatile New Holland mid-range tractors from Bowling Green Tractor. Choose 0% financing for 72 months or get up to $10,000 in cash back. Pick the deal that's right for you. As icing on the cake, you'll pay no money down with nothing due until 2025 with either offer. This summer's hottest deals on utility tractors are available now at Bowling Green Tractor. Stop in for all the details. Offer ends September 13th. For commercial use only. Customer participation is subject to credit qualification and CNH Industrial Capital America LLC approval. Standard terms, conditions, and other restrictions apply. Down payment may be required.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance and financial service needs. Call, email, text, or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield, a family-oriented office, is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Cellular and Satellite, Pike County Memorial Hospital, Ackles Farm Market, and Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
Keys to the game for Bowling Green and Louisiana here in week number 5, and we're joined by Chris Grody. And a night like this, weather is a possibility. Bowling Green so heavily favored. What do these two teams have to do here tonight because it is such a lopsided matchup?
Yeah, so I think you focus more on the Bulldogs and what they have to do, right? So Louisiana has to come in here and control the line of scrimmage. And we talk about stuff like that every week with football, Mark, but it's just a fact. And with Bowling Green, it's so tough to do because they're senior heavy, and their offensive line is as good as any offensive line that we've seen in the last several years. So Louisiana has to control the line of scrimmage, create some turnovers, and then try to stop any of the 4 or 5 different threats that Bowling Green has. So this is very difficult for a Louisiana game tonight. They do have Ben Nictula. I think he's a senior.
Yeah.
And he's been impressive.
Yeah, he's an anchor on that defense.
Yeah. And I think we'll have to see Ben doing some pretty impressive stuff against a really, really stout offensive line. But I just don't think the Bulldogs are going to or have what it takes to stop Bowling Green.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to be. Ben is like let's see, Troy Polamalu. He's just going to have to be a ball hawk. Wherever the ball is, he's got to be there and help out his other 10 guys on defense.
Well, and from my personal experience, Ben has been to a lot of the same camps that we have gone to with Aiden. So I've watched him at Northwest Football Camp. I've watched him at some of the 6-star camps. He's impressive.
Yeah.
He's a good football player, and it makes him look even better when he's from a smaller Class 1 school. So he's going to have his work cut out for him today because, where he's going to line up, he's going to go against Aiden Grody. He's going to go against Oliver Niemeyer. And then looking on the inside, right, if he can get past either of those two, he's going to have Parker Jones on the inside, Anderson Hunt on the inside, Seth Reed on the inside, and the Rue boy, Jacob Rue.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, one kid on the defensive line is not necessarily enough. Louisiana does have some athletes. Brady Shepard has been a phenomenal athlete for Louisiana for the past several years, and I know that he played again this year. There was some talk that maybe he wasn't, but I know that he did. And I think he played cornerback as a young kid. I think he's playing in that linebacker, running back area now.
Mm-hmm.
So, Brady's going to have to step in and have some big plays. But it's just I don't know if
it's a numbers game,
and I don't know if David is going to quite have enough to pull off Goliath in this game.
Yeah, Jim Ross back in the Countdown to Kickoff studios. What do you see in this matchup? Well, we've lost Jim for the moment, but we'll take a break. Those are our keys to the game. We still have starting lineups and more to come on the Eagle 102 pregame show.
Flavors like blueberry maple, pineapple, mac and cheese, Cajun, and more. Don't settle for ordinary meals when you can turn every bite into a celebration of flavor. Swing by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, where quality meets service.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance and financial service needs. Call, email, text, or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to me. State Farm in Pittsfield, a family-oriented office, is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Geared Up, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
The Eagle 102 sports starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Banks of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
And our starting lineups for this ball game, first for the visiting Louisiana Bulldogs, they're 0-4, coached by Steve Geschwinder. They'll have the freshman at cornerback, number 1, A.J. Geschwinder. Junior at safety, number 2, Kane Mayfield. A sophomore at linebacker, number 7, Ben Settles. A senior at linebacker, number 9, Brady Shepard. Also linebacker, listed at linebacker is a junior, Jared Wilkinson. And a sophomore, number 20, Troy McDaniel. The defensive end is number 22, a freshman, Bryson Chapman. Also listed as linebackers, number 24, a freshman, Donnell Griffith. And number 55, the big man, senior, Ben Nictula. The other defensive end is number 71, a senior, Dominic Hathaway, and number 72, a sophomore, Elon King, rounds out the defensive unit for the Louisiana Bulldogs. For the Bowling Green Bobcats, they're 4-0, state ranked, coached by Mark St. Clair. They will have on the offensive line number 77, a senior, Seth Reed, a senior, number 76, Brody Essig, and a senior, number 73, Anderson Hunt. Also a senior, number 70, Parker Jones on the offensive line, and the junior, number 52, Jacob Rue. The receivers, the tight ends, are number 34, senior Aiden Grody, number 3, junior Oliver Niemeyer, and at wide receiver, number 21, Nate Mix. He is a senior. The backfield is back in the lineup tonight. The senior, number 22, Easton Orff. Also at running back, number 1, a senior, Dane Dunn, and the quarterback is number 8, Jace Askew. He is also a senior for this Bowling Green team. And those are our starters. We still got the refs here. We'll announce them in a little bit, but you wanted to talk about turnovers a little bit, and we'll do that after they play the national anthem here. We'll take a break, come back with more of the pregame show on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Mike Henry Excavating, Pogue Chevy Buick Dealer in Hannibal, Service and Supply Co-op, and PJ's Salon.
Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products found in the local concession stands, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starry Lemon Lime. If you are wanting something other than soda, enjoy Bubbler, Klarbrunn Water, Lipton Teas, Gatorade, and more. Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Back at Bowling Green, Week 5 action. The Bobcats and the Louisiana Bulldogs. Mark Front and Chris Grody back here in the broadcast booth. And Chris, you wanted to talk about turnovers a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's a really good thing to talk about. We talked about the keys to the game, and something we didn't say at all was turnovers. You know, Bowling Green last week had 3 fumbles that they lost.
Mm-hmm.
So another key to the game is going to be the turnover game, right? If Bowling Green comes out here and throws the ball, well, then Louisiana needs to be looking to try to get the interceptions and get those takeaways, and they need to be attacking the ball here. Dane Dunn is a fantastic running back, had a rough week last week in fumbles, at least lost fumbles, and if Louisiana can take that over and then score, but we only talked about Louisiana versus the Bowling Green's offense. Bowling Green's defense has been pretty stingy this year as well on points and first downs, so again, I just think there's a real big mountain here that the Bulldogs have to climb.
I got a guarantee from Coach Mark Sinclair that we won't have any rain for this game.
Okay.
As close to a guarantee as you can get from Coach Sinclair. He said it's going to be windy. It is very windy, as a matter of fact, but it's going exactly dead into the south end zone. Do you think Bennett Hickerson's going to try one tonight if given the opportunity?
Are you talking about a field goal?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I think he's going to kick one through the end zone.
He's got the wind.
Yeah.
This is a great opportunity to give the kid a chance, to see what he's got.
I'm guessing that he could probably hit a 40-yarder in a game situation with this win.
Yeah, I think that might be true with this wind.
Yeah, maybe hit one from the 40-yard line, a 50-yarder in practice. I didn't see him kicking too much. Of course, Bowling Green sets up on the north side of the field when they warm up, so he didn't get that opportunity to kick with the wind as far as during a warm-up. So maybe we'll see it. Maybe we'll see it in game. I just don't know if you're going north, if you're going to put the ball in the air too much tonight.
I don't know, and I think that's I think you're probably right, but I also think that's something that again, Bowling Green has to consider. And people listen and people know me. People know that Aiden is my kid. So people are like, well, I've had several people when you ask me what's the first play of the game is going to be, and they enjoy my rollout pass. Well, a little bit of that is because I want to see Aiden get the ball, or Tanner McGaw get the ball, or Oliver Niemeyer get the ball. But Bowling Green has to continue. You're right. The wind is going to affect that. But Bowling Green has to continue to throw the ball.
Yeah.
In especially at this point in the season, all the way through the rest of the season, especially in these games where, and if you're from Louisiana, and it sounds like I'm just Bowling Green one-sided here, I support all Pike County schools. However, Bowling Green is kind of the juggernaut right now, and if Bowling Green is going to go into the playoffs and be successful, they have to be two-dimensional. Right, so just because you're playing Louisiana doesn't mean that we can just go, well, let's just continue to dive the ball. They did that last week against North Callaway. We complained a little bit about it here on the radio, watching them and wondering why they weren't switching up. And then as soon as they switched it up, Chase Buffington ran a 60-yard touchdown that ultimately got called back for holding.
Yeah.
But, so they have to do both things. And you're right. Typically, the wind is a problem.
Yeah, if you're going south and you're Aiden or Oliver. Or Nate, whoever's catching the balls tonight with Tanner out, you're going to have to be fast enough to get underneath the ball, because it's going to go an extra 5-10 yards than probably you normally would throw.
Well, and if you're going into the wind, which of course we switch each quarter, if the ball is thrown a little bit off, and it's nipple up instead of nipple down or nipple flat, the wind is going to affect the throw. So there's several things that they have to pay attention to. We already know Coach Sinclair doesn't throw the ball that often, and when it's windy and it's rainy, I'm just assuming that it's going to be less.
I would assume so, except for in, the quarters that they're going south. It may be fun to watch in those quarters.
It could be.
Those, look at this one. We'll take a break. We'll take a spin around the area when we return on the Eagle 102 pregame show.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Hayden's Motorsports, La Crosse Lumber Company, Bill Allen Auction Services, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana is open Wednesday through Sunday. Start your day with our select breakfast options, muffins, breakfast burrito, frittata, available from 11 a.m. Enjoy lunch options until 4 p.m., including tenderloin, burgers, wraps, and salads. And Gambino's dinner menu from 4 p.m. to close, featuring delicious entrees like lasagna, red wine pot roast, and more. We offer a variety of dishes beyond pizza and Italian, ensuring there's something for everyone. And don't forget, we're now open Sundays from 11 to 2 p.m. Gambino's on 3rd and Georgia in Louisiana. Your perfect dining destination Wednesday through Sunday.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
Illness can happen anytime or anywhere, whether it's the sniffles, sore throat, or the flu. Hannibal Regional Medical Group's Urgent Care in Bowling Green is here for you. Urgent Care is open 7 days a week and is located just off the roundabout in Bowling Green behind Community State Bank. Urgent Care provides friendly, expert, affordable care with short wait times and no appointment is necessary. When you need care, remember Hannibal Regional Medical Group's Urgent Care in Bowling Green is here for you.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by One Multi-Sports Complex, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Cluckey, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Bowling Green on their sideline. Louisiana coming out of the field house now to take their spot on the visitors' sideline as we get ready for this matchup between the 4-0 Bobcats, state-ranked, and the 0-4 Louisiana Bulldogs, and their first year back under head coach Steve Geschwinder. And I was talking to him before the game, Chris, and he said this is basically starting over, reinstalling a weight program, reinstalling an offense, trying to get the kids to come back that played and had success in middle school football to join them on the sidelines and help ease the burden on the 11 to 15 that are playing week in, week out Ironman football.
Yeah, I agree. I talked to, the former coach here at Louisiana, Coach Pitzer. We talked at the gym several times, and one of the things that, with Coach Geschwinder rebuilding, the other thing that he's got to be able to do is he's got to go out and find those kids and get kids to come out for football. It's really difficult to do in a small school anyways, in a Class 1 school. But you look at the two teams here, I think Louisiana has less than half of the number of kids that Bowling Green does. So, and Coach Geschwinder, comes from football royalty in a way, and his dad's a coach, his brother's a coach. He knows how to go get kids, and that's what he'll do to help them be successful.
And let's send it back to our Countdown to Kickoff studios. Jim Ross, take us around the area, set up the night.
Thank you, guys. As we mentioned earlier, Montgomery County is at Van Far tonight for their homecoming. Maddie Ingram's there. She's going to give us some game break updates on that. Mark Twain on the road at Wright City. North Callaway travels to Palmyra tonight. Monroe City at Clark County. South Shelby at Highland. Hannibal will go to Mexico, and Macon will travel to Centralia. And on the Illinois side, Pittsfield will be on the road at New Bern. Pleasant Hill hosts West Central, and Stacey Martin and Jordan Cawthon will be bringing us game breaks on that game. Camp Point Central at Brown County. Quincy High School hosts United Township, and Q&D is on the road at Springfield. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, and looking forward to getting those game breaks from Maddie. She's over at Van Far against Montgomery County, and Stacey and the gang over with the Pleasant Hill Wolves as the captains and coaches are getting ready to go out to the 50. We'll take a quick break and have the coin toss and the opening kickoff for Week 5, Bowling Green, Louisiana. Cats and Dogs here from Bowling Green High School on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Dennis Mudd Auto Body, W5 Auction Services, White Insurance Agency, and Wood Smoke Meats.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a Taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A Taste of Philly, Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Bowling Green and Louisiana here from Bowling Green High School in Week 5. Our officials for tonight's game: the referee is Mark Bross, the umpire is Adrian Missner, the linesman is Mark Butler, the line judge is Logan Epperson, and the back judge is Brock Butler. Officials out of the Mark Twain Officials Association, and most of them looks like coming from Palmyra and the Mark Twain High School area for this ball game as the captains and coaches go out to the 50. Let's send it to Stacey and Jordan and set up the Pleasant Hill matchup. You there, guys?
Thank you very much, Mark. I'm Stacey Martin here with Jordan Cawthon down at Wolves Country, is like I like to call it down here. Pleasant Hill, Western Wolves are playing West Central Cougars. Pleasant Hill's coming in 1-3 overall, 0-2 in the conference, and West Central is 3-1, 1-1 in the conference. Jordan, we'll give a quick breakdown. What do you think about this game so far? Going to happen tonight.
Yeah, I think both teams are really going to try to establish the run game. So it could be a pretty quick game. A lot of running clock type plays, and see who controls the line of scrimmage.
All right, we got about 4 minutes to go into this game. When we get some action going your way, we'll give it to you guys. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys, and we will check in with them throughout the night here as Bowling Green and Louisiana get ready to flip the coin here at Bowling Green High School as the coaches make it back to the sidelines. And got a camera issue if you're watching along, all straightened out. So we're ready to go here for week 5 of high school football here from Bowling Green High School. Bowling Green and Louisiana. We'll take one final break, come back with the kickoff after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Custom Works Hair Salon and Tanning, Pogue Ford, West End Storage, and Sun Window Company.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Central State Bank believes in more than just banking. Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals, and they're proud to be part of the community, actively supporting local businesses and events. Enjoy state-of-the-art banking technology for easy and secure online and mobile banking. Join thousands of satisfied customers who've made the switch to Central State Bank and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by A Taste of Philly, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Kick is in the air, and it's fielded at the 40-yard line by the Bobcats. Louisiana won the opening toss and deferred, and Bowling Green chose to go into the wind to start the game, but Louisiana kicked short. Had an opportunity maybe to pin them back a little bit there, but kick it almost.
Yeah, it almost looked like it was going to be picked up by Louisiana, but Gary Welch picked it up and had about an 8-yard return, the sophomore for Bowling Green. Kind of the up front man, not the front line, but the up return man for Bowling Green.
So the Bobcats will start the game with the ball from their own 45. Back in the backfield.
Pitch.
It's Orff. Gets around. Nictula on the far side. Makes a move. Gets across midfield. Still on his feet across the 45. All the way to the 43-yard line. Good first run back for Easton Orff.
Yeah, they pitched the ball to the top of the field. Bowling Green's going from right to left. Nictula did a good job to get him into the backfield, but Easton kind of just, glitched around him, and then 14 yards later, he's got the first down on the first play for Bowling Green.
Gets him into Bulldog territory. 1st and 10 from the 43. Inside handoff and done.
Oh, good
Makes
cut.
a move.
That's
He's going toward the sideline and the pylon. Did he make it in? Yes, he did. Touchdown Bowling Green just 2 plays in. That's a 43-yarder.
43 yards, and that was just a triple option. Give up to the gut to Dane. Dane, nobody's even close to him at the first or second level. The safety converges on him, and he just head nods, bounces to the top of the field, and outruns everybody for a touchdown.
Yeah, the head nod on A.J. Geschwinder got him turned around and got him enough room to make it to the pylon and get Bowling Green up by 6 with 11:13 to go in the opening quarter, and this play whistled dead, the 2-point conversion try, as the ball is snapped.
penalty or they're just resetting it?
Yeah, I don't think the officials were set.
Yeah, I think you're right. The Veer offense has got the officials calling timeouts. Yeah, the ball is set now at the 3-yard line.
And the Bobcats loaded backfield. Give it to Dunn, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. 8-0 Bowling Green. 11:13 to go, opening quarter. This is Week 5 football from Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Brown's Auto Body Services, Bibb Beach and Collier Funeral Homes, Calumet of Missouri, and Kearns Construction.
Castile Color Wheel has been proudly serving Pittsfield and the surrounding community since 1950 and is an expanded retail area. They began as a paint retailer handling Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paints, developing into a full-service decorating center, including wall coverings and Hunter Douglas custom window treatments. Castile over the years has expanded with home decor, high-quality gift items, bridal and baby registry, an upscale ladies and children's boutique, open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 until noon. Let Castile's be your one-stop shop, located just off the northwest corner of the square in Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Castile's Color Wheel, Eagle's Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
Interesting, East to North to kick off.
Yeah, I don't know if he's just got a little deeper kick or what they want. Good kick, end over end.
Yeah, hits at the 24-yard line. Fielded over there
Good
by
return.
number 20, Troy McDaniel.
Yeah, good return from McDaniel. He got that ball this side of the hash mark. He took the ball to the top side of the field and probably gained 15 yards anyways. Looked like Bowling Green had kind of gained another, 5 or 8 yards on that return.
Yeah, good return by McDaniel. Bowling Green offense, 2 plays, 55 yards, 45 seconds.
Yeah. We'll see what Louisiana can do on offense here. 2 big runs for the Bobcats, and the Bulldogs are going to have to answer to stay in stand a chance, stay in the game.
Pitzer under center. Bowling Green almost got drawn off, and they'll get 2 yards on first down. Didn't see the back. It was McDaniel.
Number 20. Gain of about 4 yards. Just handoff up the middle. Good hard count from Geschwinder, the freshman quarterback. Got a couple linebackers to flinch, but nobody jumped for Bowling Green.
Clock running down to 10:35. 8-0 Bobcats.
Yeah, 10 seconds pretty much on the clock here. 13, 12, 11, 10. So Louisiana's doing what they should be doing and running the play clock down.
It's Pitzer in at quarterback, and it's a
Pitzer's.
pitch to the near side, and
Ball's out.
ball is
He got
stripped,
it.
but he got back on it. Very lucky McDaniel there to get back on that fumble, as it was ripped out of his arm, but went straight down.
It's like, yeah, the ball looks like a loss of 5, so it'll be what, 3rd and
Now they're going to
11.
say, yeah, after the gain of 2 on first down, that's a loss of 3. Down to 9:52.
Brady Huber in on the tackle for Bowling Green.
Who stripped it out? I didn't see whose arm that was.
I didn't see either, but the way that my wife reacted, I would assume that Aiden had something to do with it. She might have just been excited.
Is she
for the
your
fumble.
spotter?
Yeah, I wish.
So it's 3rd and 11 for Louisiana, just shy of their own 30-yard line. And, big hit on Pitzer as he got it back to the 35 for a 5-yard gain. And it's going to be 4th and 6. He took a big hit on the shoulder pad.
Yeah, it was an option play to the near side of the field here, and he faked the ball inside and then kept the ball on the outside here, and the close defensive end crashed inside to make a play and missed the quarterback. But you're right, one of the linebackers smacked him. It was probably Aaron McBride, the defensive player of the game last week.
And this one
that is
almost,
blocked.
I don't know if it was blocked or just went straight up.
Either way, Bowling Green's going to have good field
Yeah,
position.
they are.
And they had, 4 or 5 Bobcats in the backfield
Yeah.
trying to block it.
And that's just the size of that line. they tied up everybody blocking, and then the linebackers came through.
They're going to mark it right on the hash mark at the 45-yard line.
So they're going to start from basically the same place they started their opening drive. That lasted all of 2 plays. Bobcats have it 1st and 10 with an 8-0 lead, 8:42 to go in the opening quarter. And it's a give to Dunn. He gets to the 50 and brought down there at midfield. Gain of 5.
Yeah, same play that was a 43-yard touchdown a second ago, and this time Dane had a lead blocker that the defender did a good job of getting off that. Yeah, getting off that block and making a tackle.
2nd and 5 from midfield. And
Easton.
It's Orff across the 50 down to the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Yeah, Easton Orff, I don't know what has happened here in him, but you know, we were figuring it up last week. He was averaging like almost 17 yards a carry, and here he's got a 14 and an 11-yard carry, so he is really, really doing well.
This time the give is to Dunn. He bounces off a tackle into the secondary and hit at the 25-yard line and brought down. They'll give him all the way to the 24 of the Bulldogs with 7:45 to go.
Yeah, Bowling Green. Dane, the dive play here against the Bulldogs is working really well for Bowling Green. You know, they've got 43, 5, and 15 out of his 3 carries.
It's to Dunn, and he's brought down as he crosses the 25. They're going to give him forward progress back to the original spot. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Seth Reed there on that block just couldn't quite get in front of the Bulldog defender and brought him down at the line of scrimmage.
That was Nick Tula that got the ankle and brought him down.
We talked about how good he is at camp and how good he's been for the Bulldogs. So
2nd and 10. It's done. He's got room, cuts it back to the middle, and across the field, hit from the side and brought down at the 15-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a 1st down.
And Ben Nictula again in on that tackle for the Bulldogs, and he's the top side defensive end. Crashed and swung way around and didn't give up on the play, chased Dane down after that 10, 11-yard gain and helped make that tackle.
Bryson Chapman was limping. He'll stay in the game. Again to Dunn, and he is through and into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
15.
2nd of the night already for Dane Dunn. Comes with 8:30 to go in the opening quarter to make it 14-0 Bobcats. They'll go for 2 again. Fakes the handoff, and it's intercepted. And in high school, all that is a failed conversion as Kane Mayfield brought that one in. 14-0 Bulldogs with 6:30 to go in the opening quarter. This is Week 5 football from Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by The Pierre, DG Firearms, Lynn's Heritage House, and Reed Insurance Agency.
The Eagle's Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in downtown Louisiana is under new ownership. It's been updated and offers its own unique charm. Our historic venue is perfect for weddings, celebrations, and gatherings. Make your special moments unforgettable. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Cellular and Satellite, Pike County Memorial Hospital, Ackles Farm Market, and Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins.
So does getting picked off on a 2-point try count as a pickoff as the ball is loose on the kickoff? Getting away on the far side. That's number 24, Donnell Griffith, and he's finally run out of bounds.
At the 40. That was a really good return, given the fact that he dropped the ball and had 3 Bobcats on him right away, and he still, got a 20-yard return.
And let's send it over to Stason for an Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you, Mark. Pleasant Hill had the opening kickoff. They fumbled it two plays in. West Central then got the ball and had a turnover on downs. And Pleasant Hill just had a huge 40-plus yard run, and that was to Tyler Van Dyne that put the Pleasant Hill Wolves down in the red zone, knocking on the door to score first in this game. Send it back to you, Mark. Thank you.
And here on first down, it's Shepard with a short gain. Bring up second down and about 8. Takes it out to the 40-yard line, just across the 40. The nipple of the ball sitting on the 40-yard line. 6 minutes to go here in the opening quarter.
The text messages are going to go off again now.
14-0. Bowling Green leads here at Bowling Green High School in week 5.
Brady Shepard playing that fullback position, just got the ball and pretty good dive for the Bulldogs.
I think we're still hearing Stason on there. He cut his mic and hit in the backfield and brought down at the 39 is Dano Griffith. So they give him the ball again after the good return. They're going to give him loss of about a football length. It's sitting on the 40 now, still 3rd and 8.
Yeah, and he was hit by Aaron McBride initially, and another Bobcat, which I couldn't see the number of, but then Jakari Clark finished that tackle off in the backfield for the loss.
3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs.
Again, taking their time with the play, down to 15
Yeah,
seconds.
they're burning as much clock as they can when they're on offense.
Which is smart.
Yeah.
Give you as much of a football game as you can get.
4:40 to go in the opening quarter. Up the middle. They'll get some yardage, and they're going to get a first down out of this. All the way to the 49-yard line. Good run. And that was
Brady Shepard.
To move the chains.
And good run for Brady because he was hit at about the line at the first level of the defense and ran out of whatever tackle was on him because he got to the second level and then a safety ended up making the tackle on him.
Down to 4:10 to go in the opening quarter. Still 2-score lead for the Bobcats, 14-0. 2 for 2 are the Bobcats on their offensive possessions, and this one blown up in the backfield. Just nothing there for Brady this time.
Yeah, Brady got that ball quick. They're going to give him forward progress for a loss of 2, but Aiden Grody from the defensive end position hit him helmet to helmet and tackle him about 3 yards farther back than where they spotted the ball.
So 2nd and 11. Down to 3.5 to go in the opening quarter. Pitzer brings the play in from the Bulldog sideline. They break the huddle with 12 on the play clock. Set with 8 to go. Pitch out to the near side. And getting hit right at the sideline. Brought out of bounds is Dano Griffith.
Gain of about 5.
I'd say 4. It was 2nd and 11. Oh, now they're moving it forward. Yeah, solid 5 now.
3rd and 8 left. 3rd and 7 for the Bulldogs. Pitzer really taking his time getting into the huddle.
Yeah, he was actually looking at the play clock.
Yeah, and that was like a power walk, a jog all the way to the huddle. He was not getting in a big hurry to get there. Play clock down to 12 seconds, so it was at 30, obviously, when he started.
Down to 2:25 to go in the quarter. Pitch out the other side for Griffith. Gets past the first man, but he's going to be – ball's loose.
And Bowling Green has it.
Yeah, they have it. A turnover on the fumble by Griffith. Gives it back to the Bobcats. with 2:15 to go in the quarter. And that had to be helmet on ball there, the way it came out.
The announcer gave that tackle to Aiden again, but there was 2 Bobcats making that tackle, and then like you said, Jace came away with the ball. So it had to be, a punch or a helmet or something. I agree with you.
So 1st and 10, best starting field position for Bowling Green from their own 48. Pitch out to the near side for Dunn. There's a flag, that's a hold, and Nictula brings him down for a loss.
It's got to be holding, but I didn't see who it was.
There wasn't a second flag thrown near the side of the tackle. So it may have been 2 holds. I don't know.
We still only get 1.
Yeah, I know.
God, that changed the whole game.
Right?
20 yards. Just trying to get what the coach wants to do here.
Mm-hmm.
That's supposed to be the defensive captain's job, not the head coach's job, because we are certainly wasting time here getting a decision.
Yeah, clock stopped.
I know.
2:08 to go in the quarter. And we'll get the official call of the hold from the referee. Oh, false start and a hold.
They're going to take the holding. So a false start is a dead ball foul.
Yeah, they should have blown.
So the whistle should have been blown. The play
and
should
there
have
shouldn't
been
have been
dead,
a hold.
and there never should have been a holding.
Yeah.
You shouldn't get to pick a holding over a false start because the false start
should have negated the play.
Should kill the play, and then the holding doesn't count. So that's I don't know what just happened there. That seems odd to me.
So 1st and 20 is what we're going to get. And it's a give up the middle, and Orff is gone. Easton going to take it all the way to the house.
Wow.
He's not slowing up, and he is actually caught at the 5, but broke the tackle and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Easton Orff.
61 yards.
Wow, 1:49 to go in the quarter. And that's been kind of a trend with Bowling Green. They take a weird penalty, and on the very next play, they'll put it in the end zone.
Yeah, we have seen that many times this year already, but that run was just a dive play to Easton Orff up the middle, and nobody, Mark, touched him whatsoever, like you said, until the 5-yard line, and then he broke that tackle.
Yeah. And the 2-point conversion, Dane Dunn is in for the score. That makes it 22-0. Bowling Green, 1:49 to go here in the opening quarter. All Bobcats so far in Week 5 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by W5 Auction Services, Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, La Crosse Lumber Company, and Sudsy Tub.
This is Tara Grody, and People's Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat debit card. People's Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat debit card as a credit, People's Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Geared Up, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
So Bowling Green scores. They're 3 for 3. 3 times with the ball, 3 touchdowns. That one for 61 yards.
Still on his feet.
Yeah, he is going the long way to try and get yards. And Griffith is finally gang tackled. He was refusing to go down and ended up taking a pretty good lick.
So Chase Buffington gets a hold of him, doesn't let him go, and then the refrigerator Brady Huber comes in and cleans him to stop it. But you're right, he scooped it. The ball went to the top of the field. Chapman scoops it up, runs into trouble, and then comes all the way back down to the bottom side hash mark before he's tackled. So a gain of, 8, but he ran I don't know, 40 yards.
72 yards.
It probably wasn't 72, but yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, a long way forward, then backward, and finally Bowling Green caught him by the ankles and finished him off. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs, shy of their own 15-yard line. Inside handoff and falling forward, just a dive play, and they get it across the 15 to the 16.
Brady Shepard again on the carry for the Bulldogs, gain of about 3 yards.
And I think Jim Ross has an update from Van Far. Jim, what do you got?
A couple of updates, actually. Van Far jumps out on top 6-0 over Montgomery County. South Shelby leads Highland 7-0. Hannibal leads Mexico 6-0. Pittsfield trails New Berlin 7-0. And Brown County ran the opening kickoff back for a touchdown. They lead Camp Point Central 6-0. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much. And that was Malik Douglas, the Van Far touchdown to put them up 6-0 over Montgomery. It's homecoming night for the undefeated Van Far Indians. And another short run for Louisiana. That was Shepard. And it'll be 3rd and about 6.
Brady, was that Shepard again? Another gain of about 3, maybe 2.
Out to the 20-yard line. And we're down to 25 seconds to go in the quarter, and I doubt we run another play.
Superintendent for Bowling Green listening to the game and checking in with us, wanting to know the same thing we were talking about earlier. How do you get a hold and a false start?
Yeah.
I don't know, Nick.
There was speculation back at the station that it could have been illegal formation, but we heard the words come out of the official's mouth,
Is that
Mr.
Jim?
Bross.
Is that Jim giving us the business?
Possibly, but that'll be the end of the first quarter. 22-0. Bowling Green leads Louisiana here in Week 5. This is high school football on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Mike Henry Excavating, Pogue Chevy Buick Dealer in Hannibal, Service and Supply Co-op, and PJ's Salon.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. But with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green Clopton and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Well, the side judge is talking to the chain gang, but I think the quarter change gave Louisiana a full yard. Because it was closer to 3rd and 6. Now it's definitely an even 3rd and 5.
If they're using the clip, it's impossible. And if
is that like a chip clip?
If you're from the chain gang for the college level, you'll know what I'm talking about because they go crazy over that little clip.
Quarterback keeper this time on the option. Ball's out, picked up by the Bobcats, and they'll have it inside the 15. Who came away with that? I think that's Pasley, isn't it?
15 is Jordan Pasley.
I think that was 15 that came away with the ball.
Who lost the ball for the Bulldogs?
It was the quarterback, Pitzer. I think that was 15. I didn't see 15 come off the field, though.
Well, that would be weird.
That's pretty far away. I have my glasses on.
And you have the camera. You could zoom
I'm not even looking at that.
You could zoom in.
Well, Bowling Green has it. Terrific field position. And moving the pile is Dane Dunn.
Gain of about 5, maybe. Dane's 6.
Yeah. Ooh, no, yeah.
Dane's 7th carry of the game.
Down to 11-27. Coach Bibb has started singing earlier. tonight.
Yeah, he's singing "Who Let the Dogs Out." The Bobcats don't have dogs.
Yeah, exactly. Dunn again.
Touchdown.
And he is into the end zone. Just kept fighting for that last 4 yards, and Dane Dunn in for another, and it's 28-0, 11-13 to go in the half.
Yeah, 10 yards from Dane just to give straight up the middle, and Dane with a good score. The first score came with 11-13 for Dane Dunn, and this one's 11-13.
Well, let's see if he can keep it up in the third, right?
Yeah.
Bowling Green will have – no, the Louisiana deferred, so Bowling Green will have to get a quick takeaway.
Yeah, in the third, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, a quick
yeah.
takeaway. Yeah.
On the 2-point try, and ooh, good pass, and into the hands of Grody for the 2-point conversion. Good play fake.
Yeah, that's a great play that they have, and I would love to see them use it more than just on a 2-point conversion because it'll be big for them in games too.
That was a dart to Aiden as well to make it 30-0, 11-13 to go here in the first half. It's Week 5 football from Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Hayden's Motorsports, Lacrosse Lumber Company, Bill Allen Auction Services, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
Ackles Farm Market has locally produced beef, pork, and honey. Stop in for your farm fresh cut ribeye, New York strip, sirloin steaks, fillets, stew meat, ribs, ground beef, snack sticks, and all beef hot dogs. While there, stock up on homegrown fruits and vegetables as well. Open every day, 9 to 7. Ackles Farm Market, just off Highway 54 between Louisiana and Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by One Multi-Sports Complex, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Oh!
On the far side, the kickoff is taken by number 20 for the Bulldogs, Troy McDaniel, and there was a big hit away from the ball.
Gary Welch got smoked by Chapman. I don't know if he was looking at the ball and didn't see him coming or what, but it was shoulder pad to shoulder pad.
Yeah.
You don't see Gary get hit like that often. And he got up and walked, so he must have been in a little bit of shock.
Yeah. The kick, again, was off the hands of McDaniel, and he had to pick it up and then try and circle.
Yeah.
So he only got it up to the 11-yard line.
Yeah, about a 6-yard gain. The ball hit him at about the 6, and he didn't catch it. It bounced back to the 5, and that's where he picked up and ran. Bowling Green had good coverage.
That was our first win kick of the night with the win. So Pitts from the offense back on pitch to the near side to McDaniel, and he is in trouble and loses yardage. Going to be second and 11. Loss of 1 on the play.
Nate Mix and Oliver Niemeyer in on the tackle for Bowling Green. Loss of about 2 or 3.
No, just 1. Well, now they're going to say it's 2.
Long one, the other.
Yeah, it was on the 11. Now it's on the 9. So loss of 2. Second and 12.
Louisiana doing a good job running the game clock down to keep Bowling Green out of the end zone as much as possible. Play clock down to 5.
Yeah.
They're going to take a penalty or a timeout here.
Yeah, you'll call a timeout with 1 second on the play clock. 10:09 to go in the half. 30-0. Bowling Green leads Louisiana here in Week 5 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Dennis Mudd Auto Body, W5 Auction Services, White Insurance Agency, and Wood Smoke Meats.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades, and that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Bunch of first quarter updates for you. Palmyra leads North Callaway 6-0. Wright City over Mark Twain 7-0. South Shelby leads Highland 14-0. Macon over Centralia 7-0. And Hannibal leads Mexico 6-0. Banfar leads Montgomery County 6-0. New Berlin leads Pittsfield 7-0. Brown County 6-0 over Camp Point Central. Quincy High 7-0 over United Township. And Q&D trails Springfield 6-0. We'll send it over to Station and Jordan for an update from Pleasant Hill.
Thank you very much, Jim. It is 9:02 left in the second quarter. Pleasant Hill is currently leading 6-0 thanks to a 2-yard run by Brody Dolbear, but that was set up by Ryder Rodhouse with a 48-yard run to put him in the end zone. West Central has been a little slow so far. They have turned over on downs 2 times now. And the third possession, they are starting to chip away at the Pleasant Hill Wolves defense. They are inching into the red zone to try and at least tie this game up at 6 if everything goes their way. That is a Eagle 102 game break. Back to you guys.
Loss on third down. Good run on, second down, now third down, and that'll get them back in front of the chains, the Bulldogs, as they trail 30-0, but it's going to be 4th and 5, and again, the punt team will come on.
That's a good run by Pitzer, probably a 10-yard gain, really, for a quarterback sneak, and he just, literally snuck through because it was just like all of a sudden he was at the second level and Bowling Green was chasing him from behind.
He went sideways through the air and slipped through a couple of defenders and was able to pick up 10 on the play, like you said, but the offense stalls. And the punt checks at the 35-yard line of the Bulldogs and is down at the 34.
It was almost blocked again. Aiden Grody was in the backfield that time and jumped, but didn't quite extend his arms all the way. I don't know if he thought he was too far past the ball or what, but that ball hit the 40 and bounced back to the 4-yard line, like you said.
8:40 to go in the half. Bobcats up by 30. And really good field position. 34 yards. Bowling Green can eat up pretty quick.
This is where Coach needs to pull into his bag of tricks here and run some of those plays that they have, just like
roll
this.
Out. Pass goes to Grody. Caught on the near side, and he is into the end zone.
Oh, they marked him out.
Oh, at the 2. Oh. I thought he was in as well.
I thought he was too. Did a good job to keep
he was holding that ball out. I thought he broke the plane before he went out.
32 yards.
That was from the 34 to the 2, so you're correct. 32 yards.
Radio math.
First and goal.
Easy, Coach.
We're getting a lot of snapback in the booth tonight.
He's getting a little mean.
First and goal for Bowling Green, and he's in. Touchdown, Bobcats. Jay Zescu on the keeper. And Bowling Green extends 36-0 with 8:34 to go in the half.
Yep.
We're getting our halftime orders in as well.
Yeah, sorry.
No, we're great.
That score was at 8:34 left.
And they'll go for 2 again. Another pass, and this one's caught for a 2-point conversion over on the far pylon.
Is it Oliver Niemeyer?
It was. Good pass, good catch by Niemeyer to complete the 2-point conversion. And it's 38-0. Bowling Green leading in Week 5 over Louisiana on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Custom Works Hair Salon and Tanning, Pogue Ford, West End Storage, and Sun Window Company. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your ultimate destination for all things meat. Conveniently located just off Highway 61 in Silex. From succulent frozen chicken to mouthwatering steaks, zesty brats to juicy burgers, Brown's has got your cravings covered. Indulge in their homemade brats bursting with unique flavors like blueberry maple, pineapple, mac and cheese, Cajun, and more. Don't settle for ordinary meals when you can turn every bite into a celebration of flavor. Swing by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, where quality meets service.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by A Taste of Philly, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
38-0 Bobcats lead here in week 5, Louisiana. We've seen him make a couple of plays. Oh, this one again through the hands of the return man and goes over the goal line.
If he touched it, it can't be a touchback.
He did.
Huh.
Yeah. McDaniel did touch it.
Maybe that's at a higher level, but I thought that was a live ball.
It should be. But maybe he alligator armed around it or something, but it looked like it touched him. Yeah, it looked like it got even the shoulder pad.
Huh.
8:31 to go.
I was doing my statistician job, so I didn't get to see it. Louisiana bringing the play in, again taking their time.
Which, no time's coming off on this play. So.
Well, that's a great point there, that the play clock is going, but the clock is stopped.
On 1st and 10 for Louisiana, and the play is blown dead. Flags come out.
That ought to be a false start. It stopped the play.
Bowling Green will take the hold, thank you very much.
Yeah, it is a full start.
8:31 to go.
1st and 15 for the Bulldogs.
From the 15-yard line. Like I said, we've seen a couple of plays here and there from Louisiana. They just haven't been able to put a series together and move the ball effectively.
Quarterback sneak again.
Yep, they'll get the 5 yards back.
Pitzer.
So 2nd and 10 after the gain of 5 on that quarterback keeper.
Yeah, if they're going to do that, if they do that again here, Bowling Green's going to have to cheat a linebacker up because you can't let them get 5 yards a carry every time. Last time I checked, 5 plus 5 was 10.
Yeah, they needed 15 this time, though.
Wait. Yes, sir. That's correct. 5 times 3 is 15.
Yeah. 7:50 to go.
Who told me in life I wasn't going to use math?
Yeah.
Hard count.
Oh, almost fell down, yeah. Gets it off
Oliver Niemeyer with a good tackle.
Yeah. Griffith, Donnell.
Gain of about 3
give him
yards.
3, yeah. Clock continuing to run. Down to 7:22 to go.
Oliver Niemeyer in his outside linebacker position just stayed at home, and Griffith crashed that corner, and Oliver Niemeyer is not afraid of contact, so he just let Griffith run right to him and then wrapped him up. And he's a pretty big kid, 6'5", 205, 215.
Down to 10 on the play clock, under 7 minutes to go as they come to the line. 2 receivers on the far side. They haven't tried the air yet, and that's Brady Shepard. He just went over the top.
Jordan Pasley.
Yeah, you don't see that too often.
No, they have that helmet to helmet. Not that it was intentionally targeting or anything, but Jordan Pasley just stepped right in front of Brady Shepard, who doesn't really have a slow button. He's just got to go, and Jordan did a good job to hang on for that solo tackle.
Mm-hmm. He took the brunt of that hit and was able to wrap the arms around. And it'll be a 4th down and about 4.
Is this Chase Buffington back here in punt return?
Oh, it is. Oh, ball's loose. Still loose. And Louisiana
has the ball.
Wow. At the 45-yard line.
Chase tried to adjust to catch that ball, and his feet slipped out from under him, and he couldn't get on the ball. Two Bobcats actually had a chance to get the ball, but they couldn't. And like you said, Louisiana takes over at the 45-yard line, offense again.
And the way they've been rolling, even without getting a first down, they'll be able to get this under 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Again, two receivers on the far side.
Show blitz in the bottom.
Inside handoff, and not much. Well, he's going to end up with about 4. Shepard again. Be 2nd and 6.
He's at 7 carries, so he's leading the Bulldogs in carries for the night so far.
Under 6 minutes go down to 5:40.
Give it a minute on this one. Did you hear that? That's been dropped, so it's explosive. We all know that Mountain Dew turns into dynamite once dropped.
One of our fine sponsors, Pepsi of Bowling Green.
Yes.
2nd and 6 for Louisiana from their own 49. And that's Shepard again.
Maybe a yard.
Yeah, they'll get it to midfield.
Be 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs.
Some action at the bottom of the pile there. I wasn't sure if the ball had come out or not.
They're running just a straight, almost I formation, it looks like, which is how God intended football to be ran. So it's awesome to watch.
Hey, they have what?
Jim agrees. I could feel him shaking his head from the station.
They got a fullback, a tailback, a Z-back. All back there with the quarterback. Down to 4.5 to go. 3rd and 5 for Louisiana from midfield. This is as far as they've gotten.
Oh, there we go.
All sorts of flags.
I saw the motion, but I'm not 100% sure that Coach Spiegel didn't get that penalty flag called because he pointed it out and then the flag came out. But near side, tight end or tackle certainly moved.
That'll take it back to a 3rd and 10 and stop the clock with 4:23 to go in the half.
Make it 3rd and 10.
Quickly back to the line this time. Come out. Picked up by Bowling Green, and they have it across the 45 of the Bulldogs. That was just a bad exchange between the quarterback and the running back, and it gives it back to the Bobcats with 4:10 to go, up 38-0. And let's send it back to Jim for an Eagle 102 game break.
Gavin Gaston scores a touchdown for Van Far, and they lead 14-0 over Montgomery County. That's in the second quarter. Wright City and Mark Twain. Mark Twain scored in the second, and they lead 8-7. North Callaway has scored, and they tied the game at Palmyra. They're tied 6-6. Monroe City 8, Clark County nothing. South Shelby 21-0 over Highland. Goes 6-0, and Centralia now leads Macon 8-7. West Central also scored in the second quarter, and they now lead Pleasant Hill 8-6 over in Illinois. Haven't got an update on Pittsfield for a while. New Berlin was leading that 7-0. Camp Point Central 13-6 over Brown County. Quincy 7-0 over the United Township, and Q&D still trails Springfield 6-0. Back to you guys.
Whistles prior to the snap after Jace Eskew hooks up with Aiden Grody on the far side for 25 yards on the first play of the drive.
Good throw, good catch. Jace rolled to the top side of his field. Aiden was the bottom side tight end and just run a drag. Jace had 3 Bulldogs in his face, throws the ball kind of high, and Aiden just at 6'6", he's got such long arms, reaches up and grabs it, and is tackled, 15 yards later, gain of 25.
That's good yards after the catch there. Penalty was 5 yards for a false start. Turnaround done, made the catch and gets 5 yards plus 5 more. It'll be 3rd and 5, or 2nd and 5 rather.
Yeah, 5-yard gain there. 2nd and 5 for Bowling Green.
10-yard gain. 10-yard gain.
It was 10. You're right, because of the penalty. Thank you.
Handoff. Good move at the line. He's going to walk toward the pylon and in. Touchdown, Bowling Green again. It's Dane Dunn. He just kept going toward the near sideline, found the pylon, and puts Bowling Green up by a score of 44-0 with 3:18 to go in the half. 2-point conversion yet to come.
How many yard run was that, Mark? I'm sorry.
That was, I believe, was it? It was inside the 20. I think it was from the 18. They're going to kick the extra point this time. So Hickerson, first kick attempt of the night, and he had to readjust. The hold was bad, and he put it through anyway. How about that?
And that would have been good from some distance, too.
Yes, it would have. It was all the way to the track, basically, for Bennett Hickerson, and that makes it 49 or 40. Where are we at? 46-0. Scoreboard is blurry today. 46-0 Bowling Green here in the second quarter on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Brown's Auto Body Services, Bibb Beach and Collier Funeral Homes, Calumet of Missouri, and Kearns Construction.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? People's Bank and Trust can help you make those home improvements without springing a leak in your budget. I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. Stop by your local People's Bank in Bowling Green and let's talk about how People's Bank can help you. People's Bank and Trust online at www.pbtc.net or give me a call at 573-324-2525. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, MLO number 421603. NMLS number 407724.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Castile's Color Wheel, Eagle's Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
45-0 Bowling Green. I double-clicked on our scoreboard.
I wasn't going to tell nobody.
Well, I told on myself here in the booth.
Well,
Done with another touchdown.
Coach called you out, too, pretty quick.
Deep kickoff into the end zone.
It's a good kick.
Easton Orff, 3:18 to go here in the half, and it's all Bobcats here through the first quarter and 3 quarters. Yeah, we got a quarter of the second quarter left.
Yes.
Yeah. Coach
Bibb is
he's all over us tonight here in week 5. That's it. I'm taking the show on the road next week.
We don't have a choice.
True. Bowling Green at Van Far next week.
Yeah, state ranked, both teams.
Mm-hmm. Louisiana taking their time, even with the clock stopped. Down to 8 on the play clock. From the 20-yard line. Oh, trouble in the backfield. Griffith got away from the initial.
He's got the ball. The ball is stolen.
Yeah, it is, and Bobcats have it and brought down inside the 10. That is just a takeaway.
Aaron McBride.
McBride just ripped the ball out of Griffith's hands and took it 10 yards back the other way from the initial point of contact. I knew Donnell was in trouble. As soon as that handoff, they ran into each other, him and the quarterback, Pitzer.
Aaron stripped that ball and then drugged 2 Bulldogs 10 yards.
Yes, he did.
He wanted to score.
And if we can get a defensive lineman touchdown.
There has to be dancing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for Bowling Green. Keeper. And brought down at the 4. Flag comes in at the end. Askew and
personal foul,
face mask against the offense.
I think he changed it.
Yeah.
He pointed against Bowling Green, but then did it like a chicken wave.
Forgot which way he was going. It'll be first and goal from probably the 2.5.
Jace Eskew had a 8-yard run there, maybe 6.
It was inside the 10, got it down to the 3.
7. That was pretty close.
Yeah. And now it'll be spotted inside the 2.
Yeah, half the distance for that penalty.
Bowling Green after the turnover, trying to take it in again with 3:01 to go in the half. 45-0 right now in favor of Bowling Green. Keeper again. Did they move the pile? He's in. Touchdown, Eskew. We'll give him 2 yards on the score to make it 51-0 with 2:52 to go.
Just a quarterback sneak for Jace up the middle and easy 2-yard gain. Probably 1.5, but we'll give him 2 yards.
That's where you need a lineman eligible play or something. You almost got the defensive line a touchdown. They're going to try and kick it again. They're 1 for 1. And this one is right through again. 2 for 2, 52-0. Bowling Green leads here in the second quarter. Let's send it over to Stace and see if he's got a Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you very much, Mark. Here at Pleasant Hill, there is 12 seconds to go here in the second quarter. And West Central leads 8-6. Thanks to Wrecker Ford with a 9-yard TD run, and Gavin Thomas ran it in for the 2-point conversion. Unfortunately, right now, the game is at a standstill due to an injury on the field. So whenever that gets cleared up, and hopefully the individual is A-okay, we will get this game back going and let you guys know from there. That's an Eagle 102 game break. Thank you.
8-6.
Thank you, Stacy.
Over there as Pleasant Hill is trailing. 2:52 to go in the half here.
Hope the injury is nothing. Cramps.
Are we still in cramp weather?
No.
I think we.
No. Unless you don't drink water.
Yeah.
If you're a Mountain Dew guy all the time.
Yeah, this one into the end zone and through. Another touchback.
Easton is kicking the air right out of the ball, man.
Well,
was that his second touchback or third?
Third.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that one went all the way through on a bounce. Haven't seen him put one at NFL through the end zone yet.
I'm surprised Bennett Hickerson is doing a good job kicking field goals, but with that kick, I guess there's a reason you got a place kicker and a field goal kicker and a punter, maybe.
3 kickers is a little much. That's a little obnoxious.
It's too much. What if they didn't go against your 53-man roster?
Oh, well, they're nah. Oh, big time.
Oh.
And they're going to get unnecessary roughness on that one. The tackle at the end.
That's not. It wasn't. I mean, he did pick him up. Aaron McBride picked up Pitzer and had a hold of him and kind of body slammed him backwards. It didn't look completely evil, but
yeah, he didn't follow through.
Yeah, but they did throw the flag on, so that'll be 15 yards.
And gives Louisiana a little better opportunity with 2:44 to go in the half. All the way across the 35 to the 37. I don't think anyone's going to be too upset on the Bowling Green sideline about that one.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a positive to that, it's going to make the quarterback Pitzer think about running the ball,
Yeah.
But I mean, it is technically a penalty.
Yeah.
Quarterback keeper.
And he gets it across the 40 to the 41. And the clock runs again down to 2:23. He's second, and they'll give him 4 on that play.
Mike Kelly. Yeah, just a good job to get the clock running and get the Bulldogs out of this half.
Down to 2:05. They'll let this go maybe another 10 seconds before they go to the line. Under 2 minutes.
Back judge talking to the D-line of the Bobcats about something.
Ball bounced up. The exchange was messy again. Pitzer got it back and is brought down for a loss of 4 and a timeout taken by Bowling Green. That's their first.
Yeah, Michael Orff in breaking that play up initially, and then Jakari Clark to finish the tackle off again. So good job.
Minute 37 to go. Timeout on the field. Bowling Green leads Louisiana 52-0 here in Week 5 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by The Pierre, DG Firearms, Lynn's Heritage House, and Reed Insurance Agency.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Cellular and Satellite, Pike County Memorial Hospital, Ackles Farm Market, and Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins.
Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. Down to a minute 37 to go in the half. It's 3rd and 9 for Louisiana from the 38-yard line, their own 38. After that loss of 3 on the previous play. So Bowling Green acting like they want to score again here before the break. Hand off, and that is Shepard falling sideways. And they'll give him 4. And it'll be 4th and 9, and another timeout taken.
By Bowling Green.
By
the Bulldogs. There you go.
Yeah.
It's the Bobcats.
Yeah. Minute 22 to go.
The side judge indicated Bowling Green. The referee indicated the Bulldogs.
52-0. Bobcats want the ball back. They'll get it after a punt. After this break on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by W5 Auction Services, Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, La Crosse Lumber Company, and Sudsy Tub. Seize the summer with hot savings on versatile New Holland mid-range tractors from Bowling Green Tractor. Choose 0% financing for 72 months or get up to $10,000 in cash back. Pick the deal that's right for you. As icing on the cake, you'll pay no money down with nothing due until 2025 with either offer. This summer's hottest deals on utility tractors are available now at Bowling Green Tractor. Stop in for all the details. Offer ends September 13th. For commercial use only. Customer participation is subject to credit qualification and CNH Industrial Capital America LLC approval. Standard terms, conditions, and other restrictions apply. Down payment may be required.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Geared Up, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
The punt is a fake. Louisiana stopped short. They snapped it to one of the blockers for the punter, Nick Tula, I think it was, and he fell forward to the 44, but it wasn't enough.
The cool part of that is the punter tried to get his Emmy/Oscar by making it look like the punt went way over his head and diving for the ball.
Yeah.
Nick Tula did a good job. I mean, it was pretty close to a first down.
He was actually hit in the backfield, and he's just so big. Roll out, throw, Grody, caught. He's going to try for the touchdown this time.
Score!
He's in.
But a flag.
At the 40. We'll see what the flag is. Grody in for a 44-yard reception, but it's against the Bobcats. I don't think he signaled hold. I didn't see the whole.
It was 10 yards from the line of scrimmage, so I don't know what. It could be illegal man downfield.
Yep, I think that's
exactly what it is.
So one of the linemen
went more than 3 yards up the field.
Yeah, the flag was at the 43. So they're going to replay the down. So 1st and 15 from the Louisiana 48. That was a nice pitch and catch, too.
That was good. Give to Easton, bounces outside twice. Look at this.
He's still on his feet, far side, and taken out of bounds at the 20, and a flag comes out.
30-yard run for Easton.
Yeah, I think it's against the Bulldogs sideline. And Coach Geschwinder not happy after that flag came out.
There's a sideline warning, so they're going to wave the flag off.
It's still a first down for Bowling Green. All the way down to the 21. 58 seconds to go. I like the that they do give the sideline warning.
Well, yeah.
Oh, little trouble with the exchange there, and just not much going on.
Chase Buffington.
He's 2nd and 10, no gain on the play, down to 44 seconds to go in the half. Bowling Green hasn't stopped the clock yet. Play comes in with 38. They come to the line with 32 seconds remaining. Roll out.
Jason's in trouble. He's fast.
Gets it near side and incomplete. Intended target this time was the running back, Easton Orff.
It's his first incompletion of the, well, I guess second if you count the 2-point conversion from earlier.
That stops the clock, but it's 3rd down and 10 with 25 ticks remaining. They did a good job, Louisiana did, flushing that one out. Kind of messed up the timing on the pass and receivers. Try it again. Pressure coming. Puts it in the air, floats it into no man's land. Landed in between 3 Louisiana Bulldogs, and they'll bring up 4th down and 10. Bring the kicker out.
So there's 3 incomplete passes in a row, and we've watched them have success on this rollout pass that they've done. Brady Huber checking into the ball game.
Yep, unfortunately, I'm not going to get my wish here on 4th and 10. Hickerson on the sideline. That would have been about a 38-yard.
Isaac Oberhaus checks out, so they'll go 2 tight end formation.
There it is. Fakes the handoff. Pressure coming. Catch on the near side, and he is fighting inside the 20. He's not going to get the first down. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Back to Louisiana. 9 seconds to go.
How many yards did he get?
I think he got 8, 9. They were behind. Well, yeah, I think he got 8. And he drugged the pile for about 4 of those. So Louisiana gets the ball back with 9 seconds to go, and you would think they would just take a knee and go to the locker room. Down by a score of 52-0. But they faked a punt, so they could fake a knee.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Pitzer checked in with the referee, so I would assume that's telling him I'm going to take a knee. I guess they could fake it, but and they just
he went forward on a dive across the 20, and that will do it. First half comes to an end. The Bowling Green Bobcats 4-0 lead the 0-4 Louisiana Bulldogs 52-0 here from Bowling Green High School. Be back with the halftime report after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Mike Henry Excavating, Pogue Chevy Buick Dealer in Hannibal, Service and Supply Co-op, and PJ's Salon.
The Eagle 102 Sports halftime report is coming up. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance and financial service needs. Call, email, text, or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield, a family-oriented office, is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products found in the local concession stands, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starry Lemon Lime. If you are wanting something other than soda, enjoy Bubbler, Klarbrunn Water, Lipton Teas, Gatorade, and more. Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Pepsi.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Let's get you caught up on all the scores from around the area. Most of these are halftime scores or very near half. As you're listening to Bowling Green, Louisiana, Bowling Green leads at 52-0. Vanpar 28-0 over Montgomery County. Mark Twain and Wright City are tied at 14. North Callaway's taking the lead over Palmyra. They lead that game 12-6. Monroe City leads Clark County at half 16-0. And South Shelby's taking it to Highland. They lead that 42-0. In Hannibal, they lead Mexico 26-0. And Centray has stretched their legs a little bit as they lead Macon at half 24-7. In Illinois, Pittsfield trails New Berlin 14-0 at half. And West Central leads Pleasant Hill 8-6, and we'll send it to station as soon as I get finished before we go back to Bowling Green. Camp Point Central leads Brown County 13-6. Quincy leads United Township 21-0, and we have slow scores coming from Quincy Notre Dame. The last score we have for them is 6-0. They trail Springfield. And let's send it over to Pleasant Hill to Stason and Jordan and get an update on the Pleasant Hill West Central game.
Thank you very much, Jim. Right now, we have 6 minutes to go into halftime before they start the third quarter. Right now, West Central is leading 8-6 over Pleasant Hill Wolves. Thanks to, in the first quarter, Brody Dolbear scored a 2-yard touchdown run, make it 6-0. And then the West Central Cougars answered with Rucker Ford and a 9-yard touchdown run. Gavin Thomas with the 2-point conversion point was good. I'm going to give it to Jordan real quick for some first half stats.
Yeah, pretty big defensive battle. Not a lot going on offensively, as Stason alluded to. But for Pleasant Hill, Mr. Rodhouse has 73 yards on the ground in the first half. And for West Central, Riker Ford at quarterback has 52 yards rushing and then 30 yards passing.
Thank you very much, Jordan. That is a Eagle 102 Sports Game Break. Back to you.
Welcome back to the halftime show, and we'll take a quick break here, and we'll send it back to Mark and Chris and get an update on the stats and their thoughts on halftime between Bowling Green and Louisiana. Ready?
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Hayden's Motorsports, La Crosse Lumber Company, Bill Allen Auction Services, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the square in Bowling Green.
Discover Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana, open Wednesday through Sunday, with our lunch options until 4 p.m., including tenderloin, burgers, wrap options, and salads. Enjoy dinner favorites like the make-your-own pasta dish, lasagna, and red wine pot roast from 4 p.m. to close. We offer more than just pizza and Italian. There's something for everyone. When the weather is nice, dine on our beautiful patio. Now open Sundays from 11 to 2. Join us at Gambino's on 3rd and Georgia in Louisiana.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by One Multi-Sports Complex. Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
52-0, Bowling Green leading Louisiana here at the half. Mark Froelich and Chris Groney. I almost called you Aiden.
I'd take it.
You take it at this
much
point?
Better athlete than I ever was.
Probably be taller, a little bit more fit.
I think I'd take less smack talk from other people.
Are you saying that?
You specifically? Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Welcome inside the broadcast booth. A pretty good first half for Bowling Green, Louisiana, showing kind of where they're at right now in the rebuild.
Yeah.
A few flashes here and there. They've got some pieces, but pieces don't make a puzzle unless you've got all of them. And,
all of them, yeah.
And so far, it's just a matter of, they need more numbers.
Yeah, Louisiana, they certainly need more people. And then, when you look at what they've done with the ball, Brady Shepard has carried the ball 9 times for them already, and then their quarterback Pitzer has carried the ball 6 times. So that's their 2 main carriers so far. We've not seen them attempt anything other than really just trying to drive the ball up the middle of the heart of the Bowling Green defense. And we talk about the Bowling Green defensive line and as good as they are, Jakari Clark, Michael Orff, Aiden Grody, those guys on that line. I know I'm forgetting one of them, I'm sorry, but they do a really good job of plugging holes and allowing linebackers to find the ball and make tackles. That's what they're taught, and that's what they do. And they're just big, strong, fast guys. So the running the ball up the middle for Louisiana has worked a little bit on the quarterback sneak because it's such a quick play. You really don't have time to get into the hole, but they're going to have to try to stretch the plays out a little bit more. And we've seen them do that. They try, but they've lost 3 fumbles in a strip.
Yeah, well, 2 strips really. I think the biggest part, the biggest differentiating factor between these two teams is the size factor. You've got 11 guys playing both ways for Louisiana, and they're smaller than the 11 guys on each side of the ball for Bowling Green.
Yeah, Bowling Green has and that's one of the things that Coach Sinclair and I talked about early this season is that he said, this year, he says, I practically have an offense and a defense.
Mm-hmm.
There are a few guys playing both ways.
Yeah, there's a little overlap.
But not a lot. And he said that is a huge benefit at practice and at game time. And that's something, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, we watched them, play 7, 8, 9 guys, both way football. And gradually more kids have come out, more athletes have come up, to the cream always rises, come up to the top. Gary Welch is one of those guys as a sophomore. That allows you to give guys breaks. So, yeah, I agree with you. Numbers is a huge impact here.
Yeah, I've seen teams around the area that in past years have to use coaches, recent grads, just to do something against their defense. Because the offense, you can practice all day, running against air. I mean, that's kind of the route running and everything. You want to practice that with no defense there, at least in the first part of the season. But you really can't practice defense unless you've got an offense.
Yeah,
and
right.
that's what Bowling Green. That's what's making Bowling Green's defense better this year, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you. I really do.
So about 5.5 to go before we kick off the third quarter. Good job by the band here at the half. We'll come back with first half stats after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Dennis Mudd Auto Body, W5 Auction Services, White Insurance Agency, and Wood Smoke Meats.
Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green is right here for you and your family. No matter what stage of life you are in, better health starts with your primary care provider, the person who knows your health history and can connect you with the right specialist if needed. The Hannibal Regional Medical Group team of primary care providers are ready to help guide you on your path to better health, right here at home. To schedule an appointment, just call 573-324-2241. Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer at People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
52-0. Bowling Green leading Louisiana here in week 5. Bobcats on their way to 5-0. Louisiana looking like they're going to be an 0-5 team after tonight. But Chris, how about some first half numbers for these two teams?
Yeah, so we'll talk about the Bulldogs first. The quarterback Pitzer for Louisiana has got 6 carries for 24 yards, averaging 4 yards a carry. Brady Shepard, who's done the workload for the Bulldogs so far, has got 9 carries for 26 yards. So he's just at about 3 yards a carry. Give me just a second, I'm sorry. My stat sheet is not exactly where it needs to be. Number 20, Troy McDaniel for the Bulldogs, has got 4 carries, but they've been all negative so far. So he's -7, so he's averaging about -2 yards a carry. And then Griffith has got 3 carries for 6 yards, averaging 2. No pass attempts. And probably the noted takeaway for the Bulldog offense is 2 fumbles, 2 strip fumbles for the Bowling Green defense has recovered.
Yeah.
On the Bowling Green side of the ball, Dane Dunn, which we see every week, is kind of the workhorse of the offense. He's got 8 carries so far for 104 yards, averaging 13. Jace Eskew has got 3 carries, 11 yards, averaging just about 3.5, just over 3.5. Easton Orff, again, with only 4 carries, Mark, has 116 yards, averaging 29. And then Chase Buffington has a carry for 0 yards. Jace Eskew on the quarterback side is 6 for 9 for 82 yards, and he's got 3 different receivers in that passing cache.
Yeah, and he had a 40-yard touchdown to Aiden Grody wiped off the board on a penalty for a illegal man downfield. So that could have been even a higher total for him. Aiden, he's missed out twice. Aiden, he got the one called back. I thought he got the pylon with his arm extended on the other. They called him out at the 2. So he's kind of had tough luck after a 3-touchdown performance last week.
Yeah, well, he's got 4 catches tonight for 234.
He's got a conversion.
Yeah, 60. I mean, he's got about 70 yards tonight, so he don't have much to complain about.
52-0 after 2. The teams are back on the field warming up for the second half. Let's send it back to Jim Ross at the Countdown to Kickoff studio for another look around the area before we get into the second half of action.
Well, pretty much everybody's still in half, just like you guys. A little update for the folks. Van Far leads Montgomery County 28-0. Around the EMO, Mark Twain, Wright City tied at 14.5. North Callaway in a non-conference game at Palmyra. That is a 12-6 game with North Callaway on top. You're listening to Eagle 102 Sports Countdown to Kickoff. Second half is next.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Custom Works Hair Salon and Tanning, Pogue Ford, West End Storage, and Sun Window Company.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a Taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A Taste of Philly, Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by A Taste of Philly, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Week 5 football around the area. We're at Bowling Green tonight as the Bobcats lead the Louisiana Bulldogs 52-0. Bowling Green next week will be at Van Far. Louisiana will be at North Callaway. So both teams on the road next week. Other action next week, Mark Twain and Montgomery, Pleasant Hill at home against North Green, Pittsfield at home against Maroa Forsyth, and West Central at home against Greenfield.
Make sure you let our Louisiana team know that in North Callaway they're going to be outside.
Well, so are we at Van Far. Everyone's outside next week.
I'm going to have to see what my schedule is next week.
Do you want me to bring a tent or something?
I'm kidding.
A heater?
I'm
52-0.
I got to say, watching football in the way that I've been watching it for the last several years,
it's been cushy.
KJFM has certainly spoiled me. That is true.
Teams
Because those Lafayette games we did were cold.
Oh, yeah.
And we were up with heaters and all kinds of stuff.
I brought extra heaters
Yes,
for that
you did.
game.
Yes, you did.
I've learned from years past that when you're broadcasting a game, you like to have the window open, but sometimes it's sub-freezing temperatures.
Yeah, both Lafayette County games were really cold.
Mm-hmm. Bulldogs deferred to the second half, so they'll be receiving this opening kick. Down by 52 points. So we'll have the running clock.
Side judge and Aiden are kind of giving each other the business, like Jim says. Says you were out by 2 yards. Look at him. He's arguing.
He's still
like, no
going.
way. That's funny.
He's working him for next time. That's what he's doing.
I think so. And they're both smiling.
Yeah.
You can't see Aiden, but the side judge is certainly smiling. So it's a good conversation between the two of them.
Yeah, that's just ribbing. That's not arguing.
Yeah. Looked like he was showing him, here's how you stay inbounds, son. Aiden's like, I was inbounds. Look.
Yeah. You see how long my arm is?
That's right. Look at how long my step is. It's funny. Easton kicking with the wind, going left to right. Again, Bowling Green.
He has had 3 touchbacks. The wind is really whipping toward that north end zone. He could send it through.
I don't know if you watched during the halftime show while the band, you were talking, and there were like 3 or 4 sheets of paper that flew through the band.
This one, a little low, goes through the legs of the
touchback.
Yeah. Return man, Dono Griffith.
Ball had some heat on it. He couldn't stop it.
It went through his legs, did not touch him at all. So.
AstroTurf. Coach, that is grass.
This is as natural. And, you know, the rain this week really helped. This field looks good.
The rain this week made me mow. I thought mowing season was over.
I didn't. I just let it cover up in leaves. I have the right to be lazy 1 week a year. It's birthday week.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Yeah. I'm good, Coach. Don't need to sing.
I mean, you're going to sing even if we say no, so.
On first down, a gain of 3 yards.
Brady Huber.
Yeah. On the tackle, Brady Shepard, was that on the run?
Oh, I said Huber. Yeah, Brady Shepard. Excuse me.
Second down and 7. We'll call it. As the second half begins, down to 10:40.
And, yeah, the mercy clock will run here.
Yeah.
So this football game will be over fairly quickly at this point.
After this play, we'll send it to Pleasant Hill. Stason and Jordan have a Eagle 102 game break. After a gain of 2 for Louisiana, let's send it across the river.
Thank you very much, Mark. Pleasant Hill just punted the ball away with 6:20 to go in the third quarter, and West Central did the same as they received the ball at half. Both teams have been kind of slow and sluggish out of the gate out of the second half. Hoping to see that will change, I'm sure, for the Cougars that they are about to receive the ball their second time, like I said, after Pleasant Hill's punt. We will send it back to Mark for the moment. That's an Eagle 102 Sports Break.
And Stason, what's the score on that one?
It is 8-6 currently, still in favor of the West Central Cougars.
All right, thank you, Stason. 3rd and 5 here for Louisiana. After that short gain on second down, and they go up the middle and stopped at the line and forced backward. They're going to give them forward progress for a yard, but that'll be it, and it'll be 4th down. Huber on the stop.
Brady Huber and Aiden Grody in on that tackle.
4th and 3, and have the kicker out, or the punter out again.
The fridge and the dude.
That sounds like a wacky morning show there.
It does.
The fridge and the dude.
It does. That's what we should call our team here. Are you the fridge? Or are you the dude?
I'll let them stay fridge and dude. This punt catches the wind and didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Bowling Green will take over at the line of scrimmage. Snap was low. It basically rolled back to the punter. And then he had 2 or 3 Bobcats in front of him.
So he had to kick it high, and it just got stuck in the jet stream.
Nothing.
So the Bobcats take over at the 27-yard line of the Bulldogs. Already up 52-0. Clock down to 8:17 to go in the half, or in the quarter. Jay Saskew just jogs in. Now he's to a walk.
Yeah.
I think both teams are trying to get out of this game pretty quick now.
I think so, too.
Play clock down to 10. Center to the ball with 8. The rest of the line now there. And the handoff on the far side.
Chase Buffington.
Yeah, Buffington. His first carry of the second half gets about 7.
Yeah, good carry by Chase. He's got quick feet on him. He can run, so he's small, and I don't mean that negatively against him. But if he gets in behind those big linemen and finds a little hole, yeah, he disappears. He's hard to find by a defensive linebacker, and then being fast, he's past you before you know it.
Yeah, he's small in stature. He's strong and he's fast. And he did get 7 yards on that first down carry. We're down to 7 minutes to go, roughly here in the third quarter.
Rollout pass.
One receiver on the far side. Inside handoff, and they're going to be short of the first down. They got about half of what they needed, 1.5 yards. It'll be
Chase again.
3rd and 2. Nick Tula in on the stop for the Bulldogs.
And Brady Shepard.
Clock running down to 6.5 to go. 3rd down and 2 for Bowling Green. They're at the 20-yard line of Louisiana. And they got Louisiana to jump. It looked like it was Griffith going across the line.
It's hard to do when they go so quick the way they do, and then they go on that hard count. And especially at a 3rd and 2, you want to get the jump as quick as you can off the ball. And I feel it for Griffith. It hurts a little.
Yep, that may take as much time off the clock as a play.
Referee was pumping up the jam, in case you missed it.
Pumping it up a little more.
Or maybe it was the
get the party going on the dance floor.
Yeah, that is exactly it. Oh, we're old.
Oh, sorry. I'll stop there. I'll stop there.
Coach. Don't you get him going.
1st and 10 for Bowling Green.
9 seconds.
On the play clock. A lot of movement in the linebacker core for Louisiana and falling forward for about 4, maybe 5 on 1st down.
Chase.
Give him 4.
Was it Chase again?
I believe it was. We're under 5 minutes to go.
Brady Shepard on that tackle.
Pasley brings the play in. Orff checks out.
Another good game for Easton in his first game back. Averaging, 29 yards?
Yeah, and
29 yards.
I asked, is he 100%? Hey, he just needed rest. That's all Coach Sinclair said. It's one of those things, just needs some rest. And breaking a tackle and falling forward. He's going to be very close. He got the first, didn't he? And then the ref lost his hat, or the judge did.
Was it from the wind, or was he calling a penalty?
No, it was the wind.
Okay.
So 1st and goal for Bowling Green from the 5-yard line. Clock continues to run with a 52-0 lead. Under 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
The Bowling Green offensive line and defensive line tonight has really just controlled this football game completely. They've created holes and gaps for the running backs to get through, and we just don't talk about those guys enough.
1st and goal from the 5. Inside handoff and in for the touchdown. 58-0 Buffington for 5 yards. First score of the second half for Bowling Green, and they're up 58-0 with the extra point yet to come. And here comes Hickerson to kick it. Both of his previous field goal attempts or extra point attempts were this direction. And he's looked pretty good kicking with the wind. And the kick is good again. Hickerson 3 for 3 on extra point tries. 59-0. Bowling Green here in the 3rd quarter. Let's send it back to the studios for a look around with Jim Ross.
Well, a couple of updates for you around the area. North Callaway now leads Palmyra 18-6. South Shelby 42-0 over Highland. 24-7 Centralia over Macon. And on the Illinois side, New Berlin now leads Pittsfield 28-0. And the last score we had from Pleasant Hill, West Central 8-6. And we'll get an update from Station here momentarily. Quincy leads 21-0 over United Township. Take it away, guys.
Thank you very much. And Stason, any change at Pleasant Hill, or we still got an 8-6 game?
Mark, currently we have a 8-6 game with 2:21 to go in the 3rd quarter. Both teams have punted twice so far, so it's been a little slow, but I'm sure things will change around.
All right, thank you, Stason. So moving right along in the third quarter, they're right there with us, and that's what you get with a ground and pound 8-6 ball game, a quick moving ball game at Pleasant Hill. As now Hickerson on to kick off and puts it over the head of the deep man. Tracked down. He's in trouble. He was going the wrong way, now to the near side. And when he cuts it upfield, he's ridden out of bounds. They do not flag. As brought down, it was McDaniel, and I think they gave the Bowling Green defender, I didn't see who it was. Buffington.
Yeah,
the benefit of the doubt that he didn't know where he was.
Yeah, I think that was it, because he was 5 yards out of bounds, and he threw McDaniel down, and right in front of the side judge. I'm surprised they didn't throw it, but maybe he really didn't think he knew where he was.
Yeah. 45 seconds to go in the third quarter here, 59-0 Bowling Green. From the 20. And I think they're going to let this third quarter, now they may make one play.
Coming out now.
And it's just like the end of the first half. Pitzer just takes it forward and takes us to the end of the third quarter. 59-0. The Bobcats lead. We'll get some extended coverage from Pleasant Hill on the other side of this break from Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage on air and online brought to you by Brown's Auto Body Services, Bibb Beach and Collier Funeral Homes, Calumet of Missouri, and Kearns Construction.
Central State Bank believes in more than just banking. Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals, and they're proud to be part of the community, actively supporting local businesses and events. Enjoy state-of-the-art banking technology for easy and secure online and mobile banking. Join thousands of satisfied customers who've made the switch to Central State Bank and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana is where history, comfort, and charm come together. Explore quaint streets, visit local attractions, and return to comfort at the end of the day. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Castile's Color Wheel, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
I'm Stacey Martin here with Jordan Cawthon here down in Wold Country. It is 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. West Central is still leading 8-6. West Central just punted it away for our fifth punt of the third quarter. Pleasant Hill's having the ball. Don't bear it under center. He's looking to pass. He throws it up to the sideline, trying to find a Pleasant Hill receiver, and that was Tyler Van Dyne, who he tried to find, but the pass was incomplete. So now it's going to be 3rd and 16 for is the Eagle 102 Sports Game Break.
Thank you very much. We're under 3 minutes, or right at 3 minutes to go here. And Bowling Green just converted a third down with the second string offense. Oberhaus in at quarterback. 59-0 is still our score. And it's a first and goal from about the 9?
Yes, and this is their
7.
Their third series, so their third first down for the second string offense here.
It's been a little tougher sledding, but they've been able to get the job done here on this drive. And the play clock, they're going to let it go all the way down, I think, and take a timeout here with 2:40 to go. Oh, no, they took the delay of game. So I'll take them outside the 10-yard line and take us under 2.5 minutes to play in this ball game. I think they're working it out to where they can run 3 plays and this game is over.
Yeah, I agree that
they don't want to run up anymore.
He didn't want to burn the timeout. He's got 3. They're down to 2:15 left. So yeah, this is just about finishing the game right here.
So I can confidently say that our final score will be 59-0 here from Bowling Green. And let's send it back to Pleasant Hill. Stason, you got the call.
Thank you very much, Mark. West Central was able to convert the first down on the 4th and 2 go. And right before, during the quarterback sneak,